The Hamish and Andy Show podcast. Powered by Amy. Lucky you're with Amy.
Right. It's time to get down to business. With your help, Hamish and Andy are covering off on every topic in the world. And right now, there is no topic more important than
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Before you do a skerrick of work today, make sure you know all there is to know about
Sonic the Hedgehog.
When we talk business, we talk
Sonic the Hedgehog of Sega, remember?
I'm Peter Harvey. This is Hamish and Andy's Business Brunch, and business starts now.
Yes!
Well, hey!
Good morning,
it's
everybody.
It's the first 8-bit business brunch we've ever done.
The topic this morning, of course, is Sonic the Hedgehog. For those who don't know, that is the backing music. That just signifies to me hours and hours of misspent youth, Ham. Staying up all night, obviously getting a 2-litre bottle of Coke, having as much of that yourself before sharing it with friends.
Far too excited, running into your mum's room, trying to eat her rings, her engagement ring, her wedding ring, trying to get 100 so you got a free life.
That reference
Great times.
would make sense for people who know Sonic the Hedgehog, the computer game that originated on Sega.
I think a lot of kids just try and eat their mum's rings no matter what game they're playing. Donkey Kong, Duck Hunt.
Where Sonic the Hedgehog would go around, Ham, collecting rings. Not coins, that was Mario's world. Ham, Sonic the Hedgehog was originally called Mr. Needle Mouse.
Yes, he was. Silly little needle mouse, eating all the rings. Silly little needle mouse, doing lots of things.
Do you think that the game would have been as good if it was called Mr. Needle Mouse the Hedgehog?
Well, they've invented an animal when they had one fresh to go with. He's definitely in that category of animals where you have to say his name because it wouldn't be clear to you that was a hedgehog because it's kind of an odd animal. If you just had him and you're like, oh, this guy's name's Sonic, you go, well, he just is I guess he's a cat with blue hair. You do have to say he's a hedgehog, but that's better than saying he's a needle mouse, because then he just sounds like a kind of a tough Mickey, I think Mickey with tattoos essentially.
It's Sonic the Hedgehog for today's business brunch. If you don't know anything about it, you're about to learn a little bit, and it's all you'll need for the next hour. Hamish and Andy. Sonic the Hedgehog. People will remember it from Sega. I think it started out maybe on Master System, then went to Mega Drive where it became most famous, Ham.
It started, I think it was even an 8-bit game early in the day, and then on future consoles, there was a Sonic on Xbox 360. There was a Sonic that had, not the bad music we just heard before, beautiful graphics. I think he sort of petered out around 2006. We don't know what he's doing now. If you're listening, Sonic, call us. Your friends and family are worried about you. We know it can be tough to get employment, even though you sometimes are invincible, and you do have a lot of gold rings, so you might not even need a job. But let us know.
He did run around getting a lot of gold rings, like Mario got gold coins. Company man Robert Riedel, Ham, wrote in at hamishandandy.com/topics. That's where you join the business brunch. It simply said, I have a tattoo of Sonic, and here is a photo of Sonic with friends. And the photo shows, Ham, Sonic on an ankle. And then Mario and basically his friends have got together. They've all had a tattoo of a famous games character on their ankle at the same time as some kind of bonding.
Do we know when this was done? Do we know what year this was done? Were they popular or were they retro?
Because Company Man Robert joins us now. Company Man Robert, how are you?
Good, mate. Yourself?
Really good. Now, Robert, how old are you?
23.
When did you get the tattoo of Sonic? It's a colour one, by the way, Ham.
2011.
So 2 years ago.
Yeah, just 2 years ago.
Well, before you go on, Robert, Ham, I want to show you the picture, right? Because I know Sonic, I know Mario. Your third friend, I don't even know the character. If I can hold that up for you to have a look, Ham.
Yeah, right. It's yeah, okay. We've got someone. What's going on there? It's like a Rorschach block test. I saw some things, but I think it means I've got a bad relationship with my mother. I don't even want to say it out loud. What is that other character?
It's Raymond.
Who's Raymond?
It was an N64 game, I think.
So it's a Nintendo 64 game. Surely on the scheme of popularity, Raymond's right at the bottom.
Oh, I think it was one of those ones he played it a lot as a kid.
Sure. Well, I played racing sticks down the gutter a lot as a kid, and I've got some bad tattoos, but I wouldn't rush out and get a stick on my ankle.
Robert, do you think that you and your other mate, who has Mario, came up with the idea first, and it was Raymond? Who's the friend that's got Raymond?
A guy named Matt.
Yeah, was Matt? Did he come into the idea a bit later?
No, it was we all kind of sat down over. It was actually Matt's birthday. We were having a chat, and it was one of those things. We were kind of all heading in separate directions, so we thought we might as well do something.
Happy birthday, Matt. How would you like the least known video game character ever on your ankle? No one knows Raymond. Not everyone loves Raymond. Just everybody's confused by Raymond.
The other thing I noticed by the pic, which is up at hamishandy.com.au, we didn't ask permission for that.
Right now, in our laugh at this ankle gallery, I'd like to see on the photo, if I could, because it's the three ankles coming in together. If you could recreate the photo with a little velvet rope separating, so you got Sonic and Mario on one side, and then just Raymond on the other, or just something to indicate he's not as famous as the other guys.
Just outside the VIP section.
So you could just get a little bouncer or something to just have Raymond stopping hanging out with the other guys. That'd be great.
Are you a chance to do that? Do you still see the other lads, Robert?
Yeah, no, they're, two of them will be my groomsmen at the end of the year, so I should catch them then.
Yeah, great. All right, well, we look
terrific.
forward to that.
Right, there'll be some velvet. There'll be some velvet at the wedding. I'm sure there'll be a ribbon around.
Thanks for joining us, mate. Hamish and Andy,
Good on you, mate.
the Business Brunch. Hey, you can also, though, get us on Facebook, Hamish and Andy, or on Twitter, at Hamish and Andy is our Twitter tag. When someone tweeted in about, we put up these topics for this week, saying it must be really bad for Sonic being far less more famous than Mario. And they're right.
Look, we were mucking around before. We were having a bit of a laugh about some guy no one's ever heard of. I think his name was Raymond. Just about how Sonic and Mario are probably hanging out at clubs and being all cool and getting a lot of the ladies, which when you think about it is just one princess.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of fighting over her attention. But it's not
exactly the case.
It's not the beautiful picture that we painted.
Yeah, particularly in recent years. Obviously, Sonic would be hanging out with Tails. That was his sidekick in the computer game. And look, things haven't been going as well for Sonic and Tails lately. Mario's still going strong and makes it pretty tough out at nightclubs. Thinking of buying some new sneakers.
Yeah, sick of the red ones.
Yeah, I mean, they're good for running and they fit my orthotics well, but
What is it?
Mario's just walked in.
Hey, ladies, who wants to be my princess tonight? Yeah.
Just keep your head down. Hopefully he doesn't see us.
Oh, hey, Sonic!
He's seen you.
There might be another Sonic.
Hey, Sonic the Hedgehog, who am I looking right at? You're 1 meter away from me.
Oh, yeah, hi Mario.
Hey, how you bunch of pricks going, huh?
Clever, because, we're spiny mammals with protective needles. Let's see what you're doing. Well done. That's great.
Yeah, that's another what I meant. So, how's the work going?
Yeah, no, not bad. Sure, a couple of gigs here and there. Pretty happy.
Meanwhile, in a Mario world, I finish off my 145th game. You get it? You play the games?
Yeah, okay, I've seen the game. Not my favourite.
Yeah, you played it. Yeah, what are you boys doing out here? Why don't you come buy some cocktails, buy some fancy drinks in the VIP?
Well, we're not in the VIP section.
That's alright. I forgot. You can't buy nothing with rings, and nobody wants to take rings. You should collect the coins like a Mario.
Well, yeah. I mean, you just collect coins, though. Collecting notes would probably be smarter.
Hey, what do you say, Mr. Funny Man?
I just said that you just collect notes so that... Oh, yeah, hang on. Did you just push me?
Yeah, can I hear you, Mr. Running Mouse?
You pushed me again. Stuff this. Whoa! You're tiny.
Hey, what are you doing? I can only take it one punch. It wasn't my mushroom.
Oh, well, I thought you were regular height and the mushrooms would make you bigger than that, but you're actually puny.
No, I gotta fight the mushrooms. They usually live in the bricks or sometimes in a big cube with a question mark. I'm gonna freaking kill you.
I can't hear you, mate. You're like a baby with a moustache yelling at me. I really can't hear you.
That's it. Somebody getting me a star. I'm gonna kill this.
Today's topic is Sonic the Hedgehog ham. So much correspondence, hamishandy.com/topics. Time for some fast business.
Fast biz. Top three. Fast biz.
Number 3.
Bring them in. And a little bit of a an emotional moment for company man Daniel here. Sonic the Hedgehog hitting way more of a beautiful spot in his own personal history than we could have ever imagined. He writes, the first time I made love, the Sonic the Hedgehog theme was playing in the background.
Wow.
I assume that's the first time that's the time he lost his virginity, unless he's categorizing making love and then just having a bit of fun somewhere else. But we'll take it as he lost his virginity with the Sonic the Hedgehog theme playing in the background. Every time I dust off an old Sonic game, I relive the experience. Sonic holds a special place in my life that I felt I had to share with the company.
He relives it in his mind, or he has to.
No, I hope he can't play it in public. So he's a little bit of a public nuisance. The great thing is, if it was playing in the background, it kind of insinuates they used it as foreplay. He's either got a curl over and gone, well, there you go. You've seen I've done the whole level. I got both one-ups. I got all the rings. Yield to my prowess.
Number 2.
Company man, Tasmanian Devil Lawyer writes in Ham.
Oh, good to hear from him again.
International biz from Amsterdam. That's where a lot of people get their legal work done out of in Tasmania. Devils are the same.
I'm suspecting this guy isn't actually Australian. Just going off the name he's thought would sound Aussie.
I'm the lawyer of Mr. Tasmanian Devil, known from Looney Tunes. I heard you guys doing a show on Sonic the Hedgehog, or Sonic the Copycat, as I like to call him. I'm writing this to publicly announce the lawsuit against Mr. Hedgehog. Copyright has been infringed by Mr. Hedgehog as a Tasmanian Devil trademark. The trademark is defined as spinning to increase ground speed to chase or flee opponents as an exclusive Tasmanian Devil trademark. It follows with the R and a circle amount it. A press conference will be scheduled soon, which is good. Exciting.
Is that the actual trademark of the Tasmanian Devil? Nothing about the way that he can't talk and he runs through trees? Well, isn't leaving a big hole in a tree one of his trademarks?
I would say that is included. What I would say, though, I mean, he's right. Spinning around to increase ground speed certainly was a Tasmanian Devil thing that Sonic has taken on board. If I was, though, the defence lawyer for Sonic here, I would say it's the direction of the spin. The Tasmanian Devil was very much twirling, where I would say Sonic's rolling. And I think
Sonic is rolling, but he's also more precise, isn't he? And Sonic's spinning actually gives him a velocity that allows him to defy gravity on several occasions, and that's really what sets him apart. It's a different kind of trait to the Tassie Devil. Are we throwing it out of court?
Case closed.
Case closed. We'll send you a pencil.
Number 1.
And,
I loved it if you lost the case. You just got the
a pencil.
The judge goes, sorry, we award in favour of...
There you go. Look, we think Goldman Sachs are not guilty of embezzling $7 billion, so no one's getting their money back. But
have a pencil.
Pencils all round, courtesy of the Supreme Court. And so... Company lady Claire writes in and says, I'm not sure why, but a Sonic Sonic the Hedgehog joke book was released. Evidently there was a hole in the market, and then she's got a link here to a website that shows you it's someone's managed to salvage a few page scans of the Sonic the Hedgehog book. Can I give you a few just quick readings?
Yeah, I don't normally
from
like
the
piracy. I normally like to go and buy all my joke books. But yes,
I think it's going to be tough to find this.
I'll allow this one. Yes,
Sonic is going. What did the sea say to the sand?
Mm-hmm. What did the sea say to the sand? I don't know.
Yeah, there's a pause there, I guess, for the reader to just jump in. Nothing. It just gave a little wave.
Oh,
what
Sonic...
tongue never speaks?
Okay. What tongue?
The one in your shoe.
Well, Sonic wears shoes. I'm not sure if these
wears shoes, so he knows about it. Why did the owl?
Why'd the owl howl or owl?
It's gone an apostrophe before the O, so I think it's going for a Cockney way of saying owl.
Okay.
Why did the owl?
Why did the owl howl? Yeah, why?
Because the woodpecker.
What?
Stick to your spinning, Sonic, because I don't know who told you that this gear was good enough for a book. But, yeah, no, there's better things to do. Better things to do with your time. If Dr. Ivo Robotnik, your enemy, got his hands on this book, he would shame you. Shame you.
Today's topic is Sonic the Hedgehog, the computer game and character from Sega.
And we got a email here, did a bit of international business actually, from Jack the Postman Pat. But he brings up something that I think that anyone that played this video game, or video games in general, would remember. He simply wrote A, up, down, left, right, chime, start.
Yes.
What he's referring to is the cheat to go to level select. In the menu option, if you entered that series of that combination on the Sega controller, you could select any level of Sonic the Hedgehog, which was especially handy for the kids that had the Sega system where the Sonic the Hedgehog was built in. Because the game was built in. You couldn't ever actually save a game, so you had to leave it running the whole time, just pausing it, turning the TV on and off. So if you knew the level select cheat, you could actually have a shot at finishing the game. Disaster struck sometimes. I remember as a kid, if you paused it, the power was pulled out, never saved, it undid the whole thing, you're back at square one.
Yeah.
So that level select, the up, down, left, right, A start level select was an incredibly useful cheat for those kind of kids. This is a little bit dumb, but
no, man. What?
Do you think it could possibly... Well, I just noticed we've got on our desk here, where Cackling Jack presses all the buttons, we've actually got the plug to put a Sega controller in, and I was sort of thinking to myself, well, that's weird that we've got a plug that you could plug a Sega controller into. I guess you must be able to maybe control the radio show.
Is it Master
also
System
using a
2
Sega
or Mega
controller.
Drive?
It's Mega Drive.
Okay.
So
that makes
you're
more sense.
confident with the quality. So, I don't know. Well, we've got the... Do you want to have this? Take this controller,
sure.
and just if you're closest to the plug.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? I don't know. This is probably one of the longer shots we've had on the radio.
So you want
show,
me to try? I've got connected the controller to the radio desk. Do you want me to see if it does anything?
I reckon have faith.
Okay,
have
sure.
faith.
All right, I'm holding down A, then up, down, left, right.
Ooh, that's it.
And start.
Oh my god! It worked, Andy!
Select any level of Business Brunch.
Oh my gosh, we can go to any future or past show.
Let's go to the first show ever to see how young we were.
Well, that was like 5 weeks ago. Don't you want to travel forward in time?
Let's go to 5 weeks from now to see how old we are. We'll be so old.
No, they're both underwhelming ideas. We can go to any show to find out incredible things, Ham.
Oh my god, let's go to next week's show, see what the topics are.
Okay, we know what next week's topics are going to be, okay?
Yeah, but let's see how it pans out. Let's see, who we talk to.
If we want to see something truly incredible, wouldn't we go to the last show ever?
And see how old we are.
Okay, yes, yeah, we can do that, but we could also find out the very last ever topic of the Business Brunch.
Oh, that's an incredible idea. You should have spoken up earlier.
Well, I was trying to, but,
You got nervous. Well, don't get nervous, mate, because in the future, people can probably smell fear and they'll eat you ravenously.
No, I don't think people become dogs in the future, but let me see what I can select here.
Why don't we just select the thing and then we'll find out if people are dogs in the future. All right?
Okay, fine.
Level 27 trillion selected.
Whoa! Incredible!
There we are, doing the show.
Oh my god, there we are, Ando.
Yeah,
we're still alive, but how?
Oh, because of that.
Oh yeah, now that I'm looking at it, that is a very good explanation to how we're still alive. That makes total sense. No more needs to be said.
Right, same opener.
Oh my god, well you'd never change it. This is it. This is the show, the start of the show.
This is it. We are about to find out the final topic.
More important than...
What's going on?
Oops.
What's up?
Oh no, I pulled out the power cord. I stopped the game.
Why would you do that?
Just wanted to see if they still use electricity.
Well, of course they're going to use electricity.
Oh, I know that now, Andy!
Oh, man. What a bummer. I mean, we could probably...
That stinks.
Yeah,
We're back.
we probably should end the
We're
show
back.
on that note, but that is a letdown.
Oh, man, that is so... Sorry, everyone. Oh, well, the topic probably would have been bananas. There you go.
No, we've
Freebie.
done that one. We've done bananas already.
Okay, well, I can't take a trick. Well, good thing that you were here, voiceover guy, telling everyone where in time we were. Thanks, Benny.
No worries.
Thanks for that, Ben. It's been a pleasure doing business with you, everybody.
You know what? Adjourned. I'm giving you a pencil, Ben.
Thanks.
That was the Hamish and Andy Show podcast, powered by Amy. Lucky you're with Amy.